Shalom, greetings, beautiful people. You're most welcome to a new day. My name is Stephen Aryitey. I am your friend in faith, and I bring you this word from the throne of grace. The word of the Lord in Exodus 4, verses 2 to 4 tells us that the Lord appeared to Moses, and as he was communicating with Moses, Moses was doubtful of what God was saying to him and got instruction and assignment. And the Lord said to Moses in Exodus 4, verse 2, "What is in thine hand?" And he said, "A rod." And he said unto Moses, "Cast it on the ground." And as he cast it on the ground, it became a serpent, and Moses fled from it. And then the Lord said unto Moses, "Put forth thine hand, and take it by the tail." And he put forth his hand, and caught it, and it became a rod in his hand. I want us this morning to just ponder on these words, what is in your hand. For I believe that every grace, every empowerment you need to turn your story, to turn your situation around, has already been placed in you. You are made in the image of God. You are divinely empowered by God. You are wired and designed and structured and purposed by God to solve problems and to be a solution to things around you. Jesus calls you the salt of this earth because he has already put every quality of salt, the ability to melt ice, the ability to stop the flow of blood, to preserve things, to change destinies, to become a currency of transaction. These qualities of salt are all found in you, who is called the salt of the earth. You are the light of the world, he said. Your light cannot be hid. Why? Because light allows others to see their path and their way forth. In Judges 6, we are told about a young man called Gideon who was hiding to thresh wheat in a wine press. And when the angel of the Lord came to him, the angel of the Lord called him into his assignment. And when Gideon had doubt, he said, "Go forth," in Judges 6 and 14, "in this your might." The import of the statement simply is this: in you already, Gideon, is the ability, it's the skill, it's the grace, it's the power to turn your life around. We are told again in 2 Kings 4 and 2 that this woman came to Elisha, the widow, a woman impoverished, a woman in trouble, and cried out for help. Elisha's name means salvation, same as Jesus. And the Bible said as Elisha listened to her, Elisha said to this woman, "How can I help you? Tell me, what do you have in your house?" And the woman said, "Nothing except a small jar of olive oil." Beloved, I understand that sometimes we downplay what we have. We are not even aware of the glory of what we carry. But in you already, in your house, in your spirit, in your mind, in you is a solution to the problem you are seeking. What you need is somebody to help you identify and to cause that thing to come to life. So oftentimes God would allow people to enter into a season of a storm or unusual event so that he would prompt what was hidden in them already to emerge. In Isaiah 6, we are told that Isaiah said, "In the year King Uzziah died, I saw the glory of the Lord in the temple." Isaiah thought that his whole destiny was to be a secretary to the king until the king died. The unfortunate incident that Isaiah was no longer employed to serve the king, and suddenly he realized that he was called to be a prophet. The Bible says that Moses died and Joshua was wondering what would become of him, and suddenly Joshua was brought to the understanding that he was now called to be a leader of a nation. What am I saying? The Bible says that when our heads are anointed, in Psalm 23 verse 5, our cup overflows. You are the cup, you are the vessel, you are the instrument that God is willing to use. There is something already on the inside of you that is yearning for expression, that is yearning for emergence, that is yearning to come out and be a glory to your world. The power to transform lives, the power to change your story, your circumstance, the destinies of people around you has already been placed on the inside of you. What you need is that igniting force, that confrontation with a situation, that encounter with the divine, that connecting to the supernatural to lift you up out of the thinking of stagnation and mediocrity and to connect you to the power of God. May God bring you a visitation from an angel, from a man, from any force that he will use to transform your life. May he give you direction. May he make you appreciate what you already have in you. May he divinely empower you and provoke faith in you to arise. And remember that your actions, your taking steps to change your story is what proves your faith. James says in James 2:14, 14 onwards, that faith without works is indeed dead. As you go along today, remember, in you, in your mind, in your spirit, on the inside of you, is the still small voice reminding you of what you contain, what you carry, the solution to your world, to your problem, to your situation, to that thing that is not going well, is already on the inside of you. Locate the seed you have, find the vessels, borrow them if need be, but rise up and lift it up before God. And as you come before the Lord, as you anoint the head, which is Christ, in prayer, God will cause your cup to overflow. Shalom this morning. Go forth this week divinely empowered, knowing that you carry what it takes to change your life. My name is Stephen Aryitey. I am your friend in faith, and I brought you this word from the throne of grace. I bless God for your life, and I thank him that he will change your life even as you rise up and deal with the situations you face. Have a good week. Stay blessed. I love you till I come your way again. God bless. Bye-bye.